Hey, it's Bob Monsell, the Security Marketing Guru, and I got a really good video for you today. And I'm going to bring in Rick Miller, my online and offline business building strategist, and he's going to rip through a 5-minute fast and furious phone call turnaround. Everybody should be doing this within their business. Without any further ado, Rick, why don't you talk about the 5-minute phone call, fast and furious, get back on the phone to that prospect or client.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having me today, Bob. The most important thing you can do with a phone call is just return the thing as quickly as possible. And they've done some studies on this. And if you can get that person on the line who called you within 5 minutes, the likelihood of you closing that deal, getting that person as a client or a customer, increases by 2,200%. So that should say it right there. How quickly you respond to that person, how critical that is. 2,200% better odds. So you have to remember that. Also, a couple other things with answering your phone call. Make sure, and Bob, you and I see this all the time when we return calls to potential customers and clients, is make sure your answering machine, your voicemail is not full. Make sure you have a basic script when you answer your phone. These are some of the things you see when we deal with some potential prospects and customers that really kill a potential deal or kill a potential person being a customer. It is just not having any sense of a script or a good phone etiquette on the phone. But go back to the original point. Get that person on the phone within 5 minutes, because every minute that goes by that you don't talk to that person, that prospect gets cold, and the colder they get, the less likely you are to close that sale. So make sure you get on that phone with that person as quickly as possible.
Exactly, great point. And typically, if somebody's calling you and it's a cold lead, they don't know, like, and trust you, you've got to get on the phone and sell yourself, your business, and your services, your technicians, your whole infrastructure. You're going to be selling. And it's one thing if it's a existing client that you've done business with, they're calling up, they're looking for an upgrade, they're offering you a referral. You don't have to get back with them in 5 minutes, within an hour, a couple of hours. But these people that they already know you, they know, like, and trust you, so you can definitely take a little bit of time getting back to them, but get back to them, within that business day. But somebody that's calling in off of a website, SEO lead, a pay-per-click, they saw one of your vans driving down the road, they saw the number on the side of the van, they might have saw a flyer that you have at the supermarket. You need to get these people on the phone because they're in heat and you need to sell them. And within our coaching club programs, we have a very cool email that we have for our members. We want to make you happy, that we have our members send out to the prospects while they're on the phone with them. And this is a great way to build value, trust, and confidence, because people are screaming, who can I trust? Because there's so many shoddy fly-by-night security dealers that are working out of their trunks that they want to know, who can I trust? Who's not going to rip me off? And you want to come across as that company, as the preeminent security dealer integrator in your local market that builds value and trust for your clients and prospects.
Excellent. Very good point.
Anything else to say?
Well, I can't say this too much. Get on that phone as quickly as possible, because when that person is waiting for you to call, they're not just going to be standing by the phone and waiting for that phone to ring. They're going to be contacting other people and other potential security dealers. So what you want to be doing is get back to that person as quickly as possible, because if they find somebody else and that they make a connection with that person on any kind of level, they're going to choose that company over yours. So get on the phone as quickly as possible. Have a great phone script. Train your staff, if you have an office, to answer the phone correctly and professionally. But it just drives Bob and I crazy that we'll contact a potential prospect for us, and there's no script, there's no sense of professionalism, and please don't do that. Just get back on the phone as quickly as possible. Have a professional face to your business. Answer the phone professionally, and you'll do pretty well.
Exactly. And one thing I want to just add too is that, like, people are so concerned with branding their image. Well, isn't your image and your brand when you answer the phone, and you can't answer the phone intelligently, properly, and educated? I mean, come on. Look at everything that you do out there for marketing: direct mail, pay-per-clicks, client newsletters, emails, SEO. It's all coming in on the phone line. somebody's going to call in, and that really is your number one sales rep, is your phone call, the inbound phone call. So you really got to get good at that. And I know somewhere on my blog, we were giving out a script to how to handle inbound calls. If you want to search for it, I think it was sometime last year, but it was a very good script on how to handle inbound phone calls. What else?
Well, that's actually a good point about a lot of these companies want to spend all this money on branding, but they don't answer their phone
Yeah, exactly.
like a professional company. So save the money on the branding and learn the fundamentals. And in this particular call, this particular video, it is about answering the phone professionally, being responsible by returning phone calls in a timely manner, preferably 5 minutes. If you can't do 5 minutes, if you're out on a job, then within an hour, within a day. But every hour that goes by, every day that goes by, that's just really decreases the likelihood of you getting that sale. So just make sure you get that done.
They're getting ice cold at that point, and then you have to warm up this lead all over again, and that takes a lot of time and effort to warm a cold lead up to where they're hot and they want to go after your services. Another thing too is that, like, if you're a one-man operation, the best thing to do is have your inbound phone call forwarded to your cell phone, so you can get to that phone call, you can answer it. The other thing to do, there's so many cool things to do that you could get a virtual assistant to answer your phones for you. If you have a voice over IP system, you could have a girl in another state answering your phones. There's so many opportunities and ways that you can have somebody answer your phone that there's really no excuse, because what we're talking about today is like, something simple, answering your phone intelligently and giving your clients value added information. And it's just basically the KISS method. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Answer the phone call, be intelligent, send out some valuable information to the prospect when you get them on the phone, and go out there and sell. Rick?
That's great.
Thanks about it.
I just followed that advice, and you do pretty well.
Awesome. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any comments, leave them below. And now go smoke your competition. Talk to you soon.